What is up, guys? Xtrememotorsports here, bringing you a recap of the Xtrememotorsports99 League race. Now, guys, if you are looking for a league to join on iRacing, look no farther than Xtrememotorsports99.com. Now, guys, this is a highly organized league. They have live broadcasts, and then they have live admins watching the races. Guys, again, if you're looking for a league to join on iRacing, I highly recommend Xtrememotorsports99.com. Now, guys, if you're looking to watch these races live, look no farther than OSR Network on YouTube. They bring you live coverage as it is happening. So make sure to check them out, smash that like button, and subscribe to their channel as well. Alright, guys, so we are actually sadly going to have to pick this race up from lap 47 right here. Sadly, I did not know this at the time. If you want to record a very large file, you need spoiling enabled. Which I didn't know that at the time, of course, and I missed the first 47 laps of the race, but I'm going to do a little recap right here of what happened to me. I started on pole position. I was running pretty good out front, coming down on our second pit stop due to cautions. I unchecked left side tires on accident, so that means I just took right side tires, and it was really at that point just what I want to do. Do I want to stay on two tires and risk getting in a wreck? I didn't know how the car was going to be. Was it going to be loose? Was it going to be tight? Or take four? Ultimately, I went with four tires, started 15th, but now I'm actually up in 8th place right now, so I picked up 7 spots right here. As our teammate number 2 right there, Eric Driggins, is going to be battling the 41 of Brandon Ketchum on the outside here, coming down the back stretch. The 41 is actually the points leader right now in the season, and the 42 of Eric Driggins is going to clear him coming into turn number 4 right here down the front stretch. And now I'm actually going to be looking to clear the 41 of Brandon Ketchum right here at a turn number 2 on the high side. Definitely when we got a run in, the high side was definitely far superior than the low side, just because you lift is so loose down here, and then the car will pinch you down on the high side. As you see right there, we were able to clear the 41 of Brandon Ketchum, and the 42 of Eric Driggins actually gets loose right there. It's going to give us a little run down low. But with him being our teammate and everything, I really don't want to push the issue too much. You know, I don't want to get into the left rear quarter panel of our teammate right there, but I am going to try to pass him. I'm just not going to force the issue as much as I would other drivers, and we're going to try in turn 1 right here just to see if we can get a run on him. We didn't get that big of a run right there. Coming out of turn number 2 is definitely going to clear me, and I'm just going to fall in line behind our teammate right there down the back stretch. Alright, guys, we're going to pick up on lap 51 right here, and the looseness I was talking about earlier, there you go, you see it right there with the 32. The car feels tight all the way through the corner, and on exit it just gets loose on them, and that was the battle for fourth right there, and that's going to give us a huge run on him coming down the front stretch into turn number 1. As we're going to ride along with the 42 of Eric Driggins right here, our teammate, as we did get a huge run on him again. I said coming down to turn number 1, and he's going to get to the outside of the 32, and they almost get into each other right there, but good driving by everybody. And I'm going to look low going to turn 3, but I'm going to back out of it. It's really a little too early before staying 3 wide like that down to turn number 3. It does get super tight in there if you go 3 wide, but our teammate, again, the 42 Eric Driggins, is battling up there, and we're going to pull a block on the 5 right here just because I didn't want him getting to my outside and, you know, forcing me down low and him passing me on the outside. But our teammate right there for 42 is going to pass the 42 of Daryl Clement right there, and then we are on the outside of him right now coming down the backstretch, and we're going to clear him as well as the 5, and the 5 actually going to go low on me right here. He's going to get a really good run to turn number 3. He's just not going to be able to make it stick down there. As coming on turn number 4 right here, our teammate, the 42, gets very loose right there, as you can see, and we're going to get a great run on him. Now, I'm definitely going to run him a little harder right now, just because we have a little bit fresher tires than what we did earlier when we were running. But again, as you can see right there, I could have came up, I couldn't have being my teammate. I chose against it as the 5 right there gets loose, because we are pushing the cars to the limit right now. And I'm going to try to get in turn number 3 on our teammate, the 42 of Eric Driggins, and we're just not going to get a big enough drive into the corner to clear him off. And he is going to get the run right there, as the 5 is going to be looking low. Doesn't get the run through the tri-oval, which I'm kind of glad he didn't, because that is very tricky to go through there 3 wide. And the 42 is just going to drive off on me right there, and then everybody else is going to pretty much fall back in line right here. So 32, though, makes a pretty solid recovery right there from getting loose, battling for 4th right there. Alright, so this is a couple laps later right here after we got in the battle with that 32 after he got loose. We're going to follow our buddy right here, Eric Driggins of the 42, and as you can see right there, he just gets extremely tight right there in 3 and 4, and he is going to lose a lot of positions. I believe that's 6, 7 cars coming up maybe right here, 7, 8 positions right there, just from that little mistake. Luckily, he didn't slam it too hard right there, and he's going to be okay. He doesn't necessarily need to use a fast repair. He only has one fast repair in the K&N series, and oh my lordy right there, the 99 came up behind him. That scared me a little bit right there. But again, that's just a tough break for our buddy Eric Driggins right there, coming down in the backstretch into turn number 3, losing about 8 positions. Alright guys, a couple of laps later, the 5 of Jake Clarkson and myself are battling for 5th position, but as you can see right here, Jake Clarkson coming out of turn 2 gets very loose, and he's going to save it for the most part right there. Let's go ahead and ride along with him and just see what that felt like. Alright, so we're going to take it with the cockpit camera here with the 5 of Jake Clarkson as he's going to drive it in there. It looks pretty good, looks pretty steady. The car feels steady. But as I said before, on the end of exit number 2, the back end just gets loose sometimes. And he did an excellent job. Shout out to Jake Clarkson again, man, for keeping it out of the track and just barely kissing the wall right there. But he is going to lose a lot of cautions, but in the long run, I will definitely take barely kissing the wall and having to use my fast repair any day. Great driving by the 5 of Jake Clarkson right there. So we're going to pick up the 42, our teammate right here. He made a pretty good, solid comeback, but he's got the 59 of Chris Gillum on him, and the 42 is just going to get a little loose at a 2 right there, and oh man, he is going to be flipping all the way down the backstretch into turn number 3. What a huge wreck right there. 59 of Chris Gillum and the 42 of Eric Driggins involved right there. Let's go ahead and take a close look at what happened right there. Let's go ahead and ride along with Chris Gillum. So we are going to take a ride with the 59 of Chris Gillum right here. As again, man, coming out of turn 2 right here, the 42 of Eric Driggins, as you can see, just gets a little loose in front of him. He just doesn't have enough time to check up for him. You can see right here off to the right, there he is, Eric Driggins just on his roof, flipping in the air down the backstretch into turn number 3. So let's just go ahead and take a ride with Eric Driggins right here and just see what he saw. Alright, so we're riding along with Eric Driggins right here, coming out of turn 2 again. He's going to get a little loose. The 59 of Chris Gillum just doesn't have time to check up for him. And oh my lordy, that car just went right through him, but he is on his roof, flipping in the air at least 4 times. I counted right there. I don't know, it got pretty confusing. I don't know about you guys, but just a tough break right there for the 59 and 42. 59 was having a great night. 42 after smacking the wall made a nice recovery, and there's the 40 of Aaron Dukes right there getting loose, backing it down, almost hitting the inside wall right there. Tough break for those guys. So after that huge wreck between the 42 and the 59, everybody is definitely screaming for tires right now. They are all coming down on pit road if you are on the lead lap, led by the 27 of Dylan Miranda, who is actually also a teammate of mine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leader boxes real quick, and let's just see if there's going to be a battle off of pit road. Alright, as the leaders right here are getting to their pit boxes, you can see the 8 of John Gonzalez, the 7 of Edward Morris, and myself, making sure they're getting to their boxes, you know, steady. This is where you can lose a lot of spots right here, and I definitely made sure that I had 4 tires selected this time. Did not want the same mistake to happen where I just went to the back of the pack because I only took 2. And there's the 27 of Dylan Miranda, there's the 8 of John Gonzalez, and the 7 of Edward Morris is actually going to beat the 8 of John Gonzalez off of pit road right there. That was a very good battle for second place off of pit road. So after the last caution, we are on a 20-lap run right now. We are on lap 86, and we got the 5 of Jake Clarkson again working the low line. Last time he was down there, he did get loose, and he gets a little loose right there, but he holds it together. This is a battle for third place right here, starting to heat up between the 7 of Edward Morris, the 3 myself, and the 32 car is lurking in the back right there just in case if someone messes up. But the 5 right there, again, very low through turns 3 and 4, makes it stick very good, but the 7 of Edward Morris is not going to let him go this time. And he is going to try and pinch him down a little bit coming out of turn 2, just so he doesn't get such a great run right there. Edward Morris can work his run off, and again right there, the 5 gets loose. But again, what a great save right there from the 5 car. He doesn't lose that many positions, he only loses 2 positions right there. But what a battle for third place working right there. And just 1 lap later, we're going to follow the 7 of Edward Morris, and he just gets into the wall down the backstretch, man. That's just a tough break from him. Luckily, he didn't hit it too hard, and he's maybe going to lose 2 positions right here. He might gain it back on the 32 of Daryl Clemens right here, coming on turn number 4. And he's holding pretty steady, but just what a tough break for him. Luckily, I escaped, wreck free right there. I was able to avoid him, and he did lose the position to 32, and now the 5 is looking to pounce on him, and he's going to pounce on him. So, again, the 7 of Edward Morris right there gets into the wall 1 lap later and loses 3 positions, but it could have been a lot worse right there. Luckily, he just grazed it. And we're going to be picking the action up here with the leader, Dylan Miranda, of the 27 machine, with the 8 machine in tow of John Gonzalez, as Dylan Miranda is going to get loose at a 2 right here. And that 8 machine of John Gonzalez is going to get a huge run down the backstretch into turn number 3. He's definitely going to be able to clear him in turn 3, but Dylan Miranda is going to pull a massive crossover right here on him. He's going to get low on him coming down the front stretch, coming into turn 1 as he gets a decent run off. They are neck and neck at the line. John Gonzalez leads that lap. We are on lap 86 right here, ladies and gentlemen, as Dylan Miranda is going to drive it in there on John Gonzalez. But John Gonzalez working that high line very well right now. Is going to get a big run out of the corner right here. That low line at this point of the race is just, it's a little loosey-goosey down there. You can make it stick, but you're definitely risking spinning out right there. That's exactly what happened to Dylan Miranda on lap 85. But there, John Gonzalez gets a little loose on the high side, and that's going to give Dylan Miranda the 27 a run that time. But that time by the line, John Gonzalez leads it again, but Dylan Miranda gets a huge run this time into turn 1, just not quite able to clear him. And out of turn 2 right there, John Gonzalez is going to get the run again on the high side. Dylan Miranda back there is doing everything he can to get by John Gonzalez right here. This was an epic battle, ladies and gentlemen. This lasted for quite a few laps, as this time Dylan Miranda gets another huge run through turns 3 and 4, and he might be able to clear him this time. He led that lap, Dylan Miranda did, and he is going to be able to clear John Gonzalez of the 8 right there going into turn 1. Now John Gonzalez is back in the tow, and Dylan Miranda again gets loose, and 2 down on that low line is going to give John Gonzalez of the 8 another huge run going down the backstretch into turn 3. But Dylan Miranda again is not letting up. He is sticking to that low line. He has a very, very fast car in 3 and 4 on that low line. It just seems like the last few laps, every time he's been down low, he's got a little loose. But he's going to ride on his tail right here into turn number 1. He's going to push him a little bit up high. He's going to try and get the run down low one more time. And he's going to make it stick this time. But John Gonzalez on the high side's got a huge run again at a 2 and able to clear Dylan Miranda down the backstretch into turn number 3. Dylan Miranda is giving John Gonzalez a fight for his life right now. These cars are definitely one of the fastest on the track right now. They've been up front all night long. Dylan Miranda, the 27, is definitely trying everything he can. He's going to follow his line again. This time he's going to stay a little high with John Gonzalez. This time John Gonzalez is all up against the wall right now, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Miranda is going to pull even with him coming out of turn 2. Going down into turn 3, this is Dylan Miranda's strong suit right here, down low in turns 3 and 4. Will he be able to clear him, though? Will he be able to make it stick this time? John Gonzalez on the high side sticks it pretty well up there, and Dylan Miranda on the bottom sticks it too. Coming to the line, though, he might be able to clear him into turn 1. It's going to be close, and he's got him cleared yet again. But Dylan Miranda staying to the low side. Can he make it stick this time? Every time he's been out front leading this race, he's got loose, but he makes it stick that time and slides right up with the 8 of John Gonzalez on the high side. Coming into turn 3 now, will John Gonzalez trying to go low on him? Yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this was a great battle. It definitely probably was the best battle of the night right here, as John Gonzalez is now, he's in the cat seat. What is he going to do to get by Dylan Miranda? Dylan Miranda can keep this thing nice and smooth on low side again, going into turns 1 and 2. Can he make it stick? He will run away from John Gonzalez a little bit, and he made it stick at that time, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to pick it up with the 5 of Jay Clarkson and the 7 of Edward Morris, who fell all the way back after hitting the wall right here. Now we are coming very close to the end of the fuel run, and that's exactly what happened right there. A little miscommunication. The 5 was going to go in for some fuel. The 7 just didn't know he was planning on stopping like that. Just a little miscommunication right there. But that is going to bring caution number 4 out actually right there. And a lot of people are very happy again because, like I said, we were almost 30 laps into that run where we were going to have to make green flag pit stops. tough break between the 5 and the 7. They definitely have strong cars right there. But everybody else is screaming hallelujah. So the 27 of Dylan Miranda yet again is going to bring us down pit road right here. He did the last caution. He is this caution. He's got the 8 of Ron Gonzalez in second and then myself in third place. Let's see how this is going to shape up. Maybe there will be a huge position change. Maybe someone will get the lead coming down the pit road right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely going to have to take this into slow-mo. As you can see, the 8 of John Gonzalez actually beats Dylan Miranda out on pit road to be the new race leader. But if we fast forward just a little bit, you can see it right there. My front bumper hits the line first by 4 inches, maybe 4 inches right there on Dylan Miranda. So that was definitely a tough pit stop right there from the 27 team. But one hell of a pit stop right there from the 8 team, become the leader of the race. We're gonna pick it up on lap 105 right here as the 99 of Mason T. Smith is looking to make a move on the 41 of Brandon Ketchum for 11th place. He's gonna go low, dive it in there very hard into turn number 3, but off the exit right here, it looks like he just got loose right in front of the 41 of Brandon Ketchum, misses him, but tags the 47. I don't know exactly what happened right there, but we are definitely gonna take a ride with the 99 of Mason T. Smith, just to see exactly what happened to him. Alright, so we're going to pick it up in the cockpit cam, and here we are on the exit. Yeah, he just gets loose, and it's like his right front is stuck in the track or something. I don't know, that was very strange right there. But nonetheless, he gets loose, barely misses the 41 of Brandon Ketchum, and collects the 7 of Edward Morris. What a tough break towards the end for him right here, getting 2 wrecks towards the end of the race. That is not good. It definitely looked like he's going to need to use a fast repair on that one. So we're going to have a new leader here bringing us down pit road after that accident. It's going to be the 8 of Ron Gonzalez. And we also have a new face up towards the top 3. That's the 21 of Andrew Perez. And I'm back there in 4th. I need a really good pit stop here. Let's see if we can make something happen. I try and at least get 2nd place coming off of pit road. And as the leaders start coming out of their pit stalls, Ron Gonzalez up to 8 has a really good stop, but the 21 of Andrew Perez gets loose off, and that's going to cost him a position, and I'm going to pick up a 1 position right there, come off of pit road, and there's our buddy Edward Morris, definitely using a fast repair right there. Definitely hoping for no more damage the rest of this race, because that is his one and only fast repair for the rest of the race. And we're going to pick it up with 20 laps to go. The 8 of John Gonzalez is still out in front leading, but the 3 and the 27 are working. He's going to get tight at a 2 right now and smash into the wall, lose 2 positions and a 3rd to Andrew Perez going into 3 right there. And here's the battle for the lead with 19 up and coming right here once we hit the line. The 27 Dylan Miranda is definitely not backing off of me, even though we are teammates. This late in a race, you're going to race each other as hard as you can. You're definitely going to be clean, but you're going to race hard. And here is definitely a heartbreaker for me as I get loose coming at a 2. Just lost it. It was feeling good. I'm sorry to the 21 of Andrew Perez, excuse me, right there. Just lost it at a 2 right there. Let's go ahead and take a ride with me and just feel what happened right there. Let's go ahead and just take it a cockpit ride with me, going to turn 1. The issue was right there. I should have let up right there, which I didn't. I just kept pushing it. Thought I saved it right there, and I hooked the apron right there and just shot me right on the track into 21. Again, big shout out to you, man. I'm definitely sorry for wrecking you that late in the race. 100% my fault, man. Feel really bad about it. I really do. It's one thing if I wreck myself, but I do not want to take anybody else out. So again, man, I'm definitely sorry to the 21 car. And it's just a heartbreaker. It's 2 weeks in a row that I've made mistakes like that late in the race. Last week in Michigan, huge mistake. I rode into the wall, and then that mistake right there. But that's racing. Gotta get over it. Do have my fast repair left, so my race is definitely not over. You know, we got 19 laps to go to make something happen. Maybe I can at least salvage a top 10 out of this. That would definitely be the best scenario for me. We have the 27 of Dylan Miranda yet again leading the pack down on pit road, and everybody's definitely coming for tires with less than 20 to go. I believe it's going to be 18 laps at the line. The 27, the 21, and the 8 are the top 3 cars as they are approaching their pits right here. And the 27 of Dylan Miranda is going to make a huge mistake that is definitely going to cost him some time on pit road. Let's go ahead and watch the exit and see where he comes out. As the leaders are starting to come off of pit road, the 21 is going to win the race off of pit road. Then it's going to be the 8. The 27, Dylan Miranda, is going to edge the 42 of Eric Driggins out. He lost a lot of positions right there. He lost 4 positions on that stop. That little mistake that late in the race will definitely cost you. But he does still have a bunch of laps to go. There's a lot of time left in this race, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be probably 16 to go once we go green again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick it up 1 lap later. There are less than 15 to go at the track. We can look at this pack going on the backstretch. No one's going to give any room. Everybody's going to take. There's going to be no gives. And the 12 of Michael Deutz is going to clip the 21 of Andrew Mraz. And there's going to be a big pileup as the 40 of Aaron Dukes hits so hard into the wall right there. Let's back it up right here. Let's get a good angle. And let's just see exactly what happens. So we're going to follow along the 12 of Michael Deutz right here, and he's just going to go in there. I don't know if he wasn't expecting 21 Andrew Mraz to check up that much, but nonetheless, he does catch his left rear quarter panel right there, and there's a huge pileup behind him. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Here we are again, coming into turn 3. There's contact between the 12 and 21, and everybody behind him is checking up, trying to find places to go, and the 40 of Aaron Dukes with a heavy hit. And there I am actually making it by. I picked up 10 positions right there. Didn't get any damage, so that's definitely looking good for us. That sucks for all those cars involved, though. There's definitely a lot of great cars involved in that wreck right there, and that's just tough that late in the race. You're gonna try and get every inch you can possible, and sometimes accidents like that just happen. With 10 laps to go, once we take the green flag, we have the 8 of John Gonzalez up there, the 27 of Dylan Miranda, 32 of Clements, and the 42 of Eric Driggins. Both the 32 and 42 have made big comebacks after their early mistakes, with the 42 hitting the wall and the 32 getting loose. But yet they find each other in the top 4 right now, battling for this win. Definitely a top 3. As we are coming into turn number 3 back there, everybody is not giving any room. We're only taking this late in the race, but yet we're going to try and do it clean. Coming out of turn number 4 right here, 27 Dylan Miranda is going to get a huge run on John Gonzalez. He's going to fake low, take him to the high side. You definitely want to be on the high side going into turn 1. John Gonzalez and Dylan Miranda get into each other. I know Dylan Miranda did not mean to do that, but what a save by John Gonzalez. Excellent driving by John Gonzalez right there. And they're going to be a big wreck down the backstretch going into turn 3. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. I know a bunch of cars were caught up in that right there. So we're going to be coming out at turn number 2. The 32 is going to get a huge run and try and split the 42 and 27. And the 32 is just going to barely clip the 42's right quarter panel. And I'm just going to, that's my race right there. We'll just leave it at that. I just could not get slowed up in time as my tires are sticking through the hood. Just tough break for me tonight. It happens. It's racing, though, like we say. It's going to happen to somebody. It just happened to me this week. And what a tough break for the 42 of Aaron Driggins, though, and the 32. They've had strong cars all night. It just sucks that they had to get into each other like that. It's just racing. I mean, he had a huge run, and you have to take it that late in the race. You have to. No fault there, but man, we're definitely going to get some green laps here at the end. It's definitely going to be exciting. This is going to be the last restart of the night as the 27 Dylan Miranda gets a great jump on the 5 right there, but he's got right rear damage. He's going to try and hold out in front. You have to stay out here. You definitely cannot pit because you are definitely not going to be able to make up all of that time as they are battling behind these two, as they are pulling away from the field. There are going to be less than 5 to go, so next flag is going to end it here as the 7 of Andrew Morse is coming back strong. And he is definitely going to pick up the 3rd position right there, as we're going to keep our eyes on the 27 of Dylan Miranda, and we got the 5 lurking back here. Can he catch him? We're at the line with 5 to go. Coming into turn number 1. Dylan Miranda is still out in front as the 7 finally gets 3rd place right here. Coming into turn 1, he's definitely got fresher tires than the 2 leaders up here. I think he can definitely chase them down as they are going into turn 3 right here. The 5 has closed the gap on the 27 of Dylan Miranda. They are going to be running the low line. as the 5 gets yet again a huge run right here on the 27. He's going to try and take him on the outside in turn number 1. We've got a battle, ladies and gentlemen, with 4 laps to go. Can the 7 of Xtrememotorsports catch up to him? Coming out of turn number 2, we had the 5, and oh man, they get a little loose, and the 27's going to throw a block on the 5 down the backstretch. Coming into turn number 3, the 5 is going to try and pinch the 27, and he's going to get into each other. They bang a little bit, and the 27 comes up into the 5, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. The 7 of Xtrememotorsports is going to win his first race of the season. He's had a really good car every week. He's finally done it. He's got the W. Let's just go back and let's just look at the 27 and 5 and get a closer look and see what happened there. So we're going to ride along with the 5 of Jay Clarkson here going into turn number 3. Neither driver is given any room. 27 came up a little bit, the 5 came down a little bit, and they just collect each other, and there goes the 7 of Xtrememotorsports picking up his first win of the year again. Shout out to him. And everybody's just piling up behind him. It's a tough break for the 5 and the 27. They definitely had very strong cars tonight. It's just racing that late in the race. I mean, nobody's giving any room there. Everybody's going to be pushing it. What a race right there. Good win from the 7 of Xtrememotorsports for coming back for those 2 late wrecks. They come back and win it. Big shout out to him. Good win, my buddy. And let's go ahead and take a look at the victory burnout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Team Apocalyptic is going to do their team burnout. They say you practice as a team, you win as a team, and it definitely showed at Atlanta this week. That is going to do it at Atlanta this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to check out OSR Network next week as we take on Pocono. Again, guys, thanks. I appreciate it. Peace.